Hey guys, this is Dominic speaking, Adrian's brother. I'm the person behind the production of Adrian's videos, especially the visual design and effects. I mainly take on the role of helping Adrian out with official business so that he can focus on his music. You could say I'm currently serving the purpose of a publicist in a very far-fetched way. So, on behalf of Adrian, we decided that we want to let you in on some topics that he feels strongly about. He's extremely touched and also surprised how many people appreciate his work. And as part of his family, I also see how it has become the essence of his life. To live his passion for music, but also to share it with you. It's not about gaining fame, but to see how a smaller number of dedicated fans enjoy what he's created with love for his work. To see that his ideas can reach and even move other people, and to experience interaction with some of you. As someone who gets first-hand news of Adrian's life, I see that his fanbase is very dedicated and sincere. Hence I even have difficulty using the word fan, as it sometimes feels more like friends, not fans. Based on that experience, we both thought it'd be a good idea to give you a few insights on some important topics regarding Adrian's music. The past few months have been really life-changing. The number of subscribers topped 8,000, Across Akron came out, he released his first public appearance in an interview, and there have been some other things in motion that we would like to bring closer to you. Due to the large interest in his work and the demand of physical CDs, he is very happy to announce that soon the first physical CDs will be available for purchase, including the impressive art of Karina Grimm on the cover. There are still some steps to take until we can announce the prices and details, but work is in process. On the night to Sunday, 12th of June, one of the largest German television channels has used Adrian's song Gleipnir for a reportage about the Wave Gothic Festival Leipzig.
Die Abgrenzung kann wohl als gelungen betrachtet werden, doch die Einwohner fühlen sich durch die etwas befremdliche Invasion keinesfalls belästigt. Im Gegenteil.
This clearly came as a big surprise, and it shows how his music and passion has the potential to reach wide audiences in all parts of the world. Adrian's also been very surprised and touched by how many of you bought some of his songs or even albums over Bandcamp. He would never have imagined that his music had an impact strong enough to move people to spend their money on it. Unfortunately, there's also some things that we feel you should be aware of, and we realize that the following problems will most likely not apply to you as his fans, but to other people who abuse the ease of access in virtual media. Most people who don't produce music themselves might not see what is behind the production, and how this is not a profession like working at a bank, but a passion, a hobby, something that is both legally and financially very loosely covered. A problem that most artists will experience, maybe even some of you, is plagiarism and unlicensed use of one's creative work. Some individuals on YouTube who use Adrian's music are not a real problem, so long as they credit him for his music and ask for permission first. What we have encountered currently is that the German TV channel RTL has not informed Adrian about the use of his music and has not credited him for it. It is being highly appreciated when someone wants to use his music, but that person would have to request permission first and credit him. A more serious problem is piracy. Adrian lives for his music, not of his music, and he would love to keep composing music for the rest of his life, but it takes a lot of time and cannot be done in his free time anymore. If he wants to keep up the standards and quality that he has been able to deliver ever since, he will need to invest more time. The bigger his fanbase grows into more quality products such as physical CDs and interaction with his fans he wants to deliver, the more time it consumes. Even now it starts to get sheerly impossible to get employed anymore because of the lack of time. While as he clearly states that he would compose music even if it didn't sell, and even if he only got a handful of fans, life does cost money, and if he wants to dedicate himself 100% to his music, that will become his profession, and he has to be able to live of it somehow. Piracy can never be extinct, but we can raise awareness and work together to ensure that it won't harm artists. If you buy an album on Bandcamp for $7, Bandcamp gets 60 cents, the rest goes to Adrian. Since we live in Switzerland, we use the Swiss francs, not US dollar. If he wants to buy food with that money, he has to exchange the US dollar to Swiss francs first. Since the US dollar is currently a lot lower than the Swiss franc, 1 US dollar equals roughly 0.85 Swiss francs. Plus, Switzerland is one of the more expensive countries, and we sometimes pay double the price for goods that US citizens do. What we want people to know is that having 8,000 subscribers and selling an album at $7 does not equal $56,000, but pretty much precisely 1% of that. And even then, it's not a replacement for a real income. This will not have any effects on you, as he tries to sell his albums for the exact same price still, and merely wants to raise awareness in people about misconceptions of successful artists. Adrian is not under a label and has to pay for all the production of his CDs, shipping, taxes and goods himself. So in the end, a CD that you might buy for $15 will give him around $8, which again has to be converted into Swiss francs, giving roughly 6 Swiss francs per CD. If you're Nightwish or Iron Maiden, you're well off, otherwise investing time and passion into composing music is luxury. I hope this also helps you to understand a little bit the situation behind independent artists and give you a little bit of an insight into Adrian's life and how much effort and time composing music it requires. We're very thankful, especially Adrian, that you are here as his fans, and some of you even notify him when some of his music gets stolen or pirated or misused. And I think that is the main contribution that a fan can do for an artist. And it is not about the money, but about the respect, acknowledgement and support of the artist. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.